I saved someone's life today.
I have saved about a half dozen lives.
I've saved more than a few people myself.
And I'm going to do something today to help save someone tomorrow.
And you can too.
In fact, every hospital in Alaska is counting on you.
To save a life.
Please donate blood and make a financial contribution to help build a new blood bank of Alaska.
That will save precious time and lives.
More blood can be processed here in Alaska.
Close to home.
And we can meet the growing demands of the future.
And be ready when an emergency or natural disaster strikes.
Donate blood and contribute to the Blood Bank of Alaska Building Fund.
Alaska's counting on you.
There are many types of heroes, like our first responders who have the training, know-how, and courage to save lives almost daily. And there are silent heroes, our friends, neighbors, co-workers, and unassuming people you see every day who have saved countless lives. They are the blood donors. Blood donors supply the Blood Bank of Alaska with an average of 2,500 units of blood per month. The blood bank in turn processes and delivers blood and blood products to hospitals and medical clinics throughout Alaska, 22 including the military. Starting in 1962 with 12 employees, the Blood Bank of Alaska has grown with the ever-increasing demand for blood and now employs over 100 nurses, lab technicians, donor recruiters, mobile collection teams, and administrative personnel. Keeping pace is becoming increasingly difficult. Looking to the future, the challenge grows greater. In the next decade, the population of the Anchorage-Mat-Su region alone will increase to nearly 500,000 people. And the largest growing segment of the population is projected to be over 65. Coupled with the prospect of new businesses and resource development bringing even greater numbers to Alaska, the demand for blood and blood products is unprecedented, as is the need for a new Blood Bank of Alaska facility.
Along with an increased population means, unfortunately, more trauma, more injuries, and also people want to have their health care closer to home. I rely on Blood Bank of Alaska to ensure an adequate and safe blood supply to the areas of the state that I serve. So Blood Bank of Alaska and I are partners in improving clinical outcomes to patients on the North Slope, the Seward Peninsula, and elsewhere across the state.
While the Blood Bank of Alaska has kept pace with demands, our staff is now housed in 4 different locations, hindering efficiency and increasing overheads. The new Blood Bank of Alaska will provide more space to accommodate both whole blood and specialized blood donations. Expanded laboratories will provide the space required for new blood processing procedures and equipment, allowing individuals with certain medical conditions to remain in Alaska, close to their families. And more blood and blood products will be available here in Alaska when they are needed.
Last December, I needed back surgery and I bled more in the operating room than they thought I would, and so I needed a couple bags of blood. In recovery, I didn't recover as fast as they thought I would, and so I needed a few more bags of blood, and I think in all I needed 5 bags of blood probably before I got out of the hospital.
My awareness of the value of blood donating came when I was serving with the U.S. Army in the Republic of Vietnam. In 1968, I sustained a head injury in a motor pool accident and lost a little blood, and by the time they carted me off to the 3rd Field Hospital, I needed blood. I needed just 1 pint, but I got it when I needed it. I began giving blood as a regular donor, and I'm in my 27th gallon lifetime giving right now.
My father-in-law, Mayor George Sullivan, was in the hospital, and there was a time when he needed blood transfusions, and of course it was there because the blood bank had whatever was needed.
I was really grateful to my donors. It was amazing that they did that. I don't know who they are, but I'm very thankful that they did that. Recovery would have been a lot harder without it.
The new Blood Bank of Alaska is well on the way to meeting the financial goals to break ground. However, your support is needed in making the new facility a reality. Yes, donate blood and then make a financial contribution. Help spread the word. Tell your neighbors, tell your coworkers, tell everyone you meet that they too can save lives. To make a contribution, visit bloodbankofalaska.org. Life, let's bank on it.
If you're healthy enough, give blood.
It's the easiest and most simple way you can save a life.
As soon as I turn 16, I'm definitely donating blood.